Neptown Tuner here. Be sure to like and subscribe because I just got done pulling out this fuel pump sending unit. This car has about 220,000 miles. They say that this fuel filter right here is an in-tank lifetime fuel filter. Well, we know about some lifetime stuff, like they say that the timing chain is supposed to be lifetime, but really you should change it before 100,000 miles. So we're gonna take this fuel filter out. This is the whole sending unit module. This is the float mechanism to tell you how full or empty your fuel is. And this part in here is the pump, and then this part right here is the filter. And it's a one-way system. It does not have a return line. It's self-metering inside this fuel pump module here. We're not going to really look at that part. We're just going to look at the fuel filter this time. And real quick, how you get this thing out is there's just two connectors that you take off. First, you have to take off the back seat. Take out the back seat, and then there'll be a cover that you Phillips screwdriver, 3 screws. You take that cover off, then you get to see this face right here. But there's a ring. You got to unscrew this ring. There's a special tool from Audi. Nobody has it except Audi VW people. But if you just take a chisel that's appropriately sized and a plastic hammer, you can just hit it from one side, hit it from the other, hit it this side, hit it that side, and then ultimately it'll loosen itself up and you can just unscrew it by your hand. Take this off and then you pull it straight out. It'll be spring loaded. So here what we're gonna do is we're just gonna see how dirty this lifetime fuel filter is. This wire right here goes to a sending unit because this is a saddle tank. This goes to the other side of the tank, and then it meters this fuel, and then it gives you an average on your fuel gauge. So this right here goes down to the actual pump itself, pumps it right into here, into the bottom of the fuel filter, and then the top is where it goes out to your engine. Look at this, I'm getting fuel all over my house floor, all over this wood floor, original from the 1950s. Should be doing this in my garage. This house is gonna smell like fuel. Don't try this at home, folks. Don't try this at home. Oh man, I'm gonna have to wipe this up. This is getting insane. So after you get this fuel line off, there's really only gonna be one electrical connector on the actual filter. And it's gonna be right here. Let's see if it'll just pull off. Nope, there's gonna be a little tab. There's gonna be a tab on it. See that little indentation? But we know how to get this wire loose. We're just gonna pull on it. So there's a little tang on there. You're gonna wanna lift that spring-loaded tab, and that correlates to a hole. There's a very small hole, if it'll focus. So you need to lift the tab out of the hole. You shouldn't just pull on it like I did, because you could mess something up. But of course, this is just a educational video. This car is a junkyard car. Now I'm assuming that I'm gonna have to pull up on these. I think I'm gonna have to get a pick in here. Pull it. That means I have to go grab a tool. So here's the deal, folks. I'm just trying to keep things simple, but I guarantee you, if you hit the like button and you subscribe, as soon as I start making money on these videos, I will do a good job with my video quality and production and all that kind of stuff. Because there will be some money motivation. And I'll be able to do this justifiably for a living. Anyway, now that I did that, that was explaining why I didn't show you me popping this filter out. Now we're gonna crack open this fuel filter and I'm just going to show you how dirty it is inside this quote-unquote lifetime filter. We'll see how easy it comes apart. I might just take a hammer to it right there in the back. Would you like to see me hammer on it? This is an awfully small hammer. I have to get a bigger hammer. This is not the right size hammer. I was hoping it didn't break like that. Just gonna go with it. There we are. That's the filter element. Let's take a closer look at it. Now keep in mind, this is a lifetime filter. I didn't really get my grubby hands on it or anything. This is the way it came out of the, you saw me just crack it open. I tried to clean this Sawzall off as good as I could, and this is a new blade, so we're just going to chop the tops off and spread this filter element out and look at it. Let's see here. It's a pretty tough filter element. Boy, that thing is not wanting to come apart. Wow. That's a lot of paper. All right. I'm gonna go further back. Maybe that will help me. All right, finally. Okay, this is the lifetime filter. Tell you the truth, it really is not that bad. It's really not that bad. I mean, it's a little bit dirty, but this fuel is really old. This fuel is like 3 years old. Look, I cut myself a couple times. This is really not bad. I was probably expecting maybe a little bit worse. But that is a lot of paper, and I don't see any metal or like really bad dirt or anything. Smells nice too. Okay, subscribe to Naptown Tuner.